And the forecast tomorrow poses a particular threat to the fire danger. A red flag warning has been issued for all of central Kentucky and through the Daniel Boone Forest of eastern Kentucky.
Describe really, it's so misleading because
it's going to be so brief. Yeah. It's going to be a really nice day tomorrow, but then we have a big warm up actually as we end the work week. So starting off today, there was a cold front that officially came through around 9 a.m. this morning for Lexington and around the midday for southern Kentucky. The visible satellite showing a few of the afternoon cumulus clouds that developed with the front in southern Kentucky especially. They were thick at times. They have thinned out now as we head into our evening, and they have not brought any precipitation. Everyone remained dry today despite the increase in a few afternoon scattered clouds. Here's a look at Richmond Tower Cam over the last hour with partly cloudy skies becoming mostly sunny. Similar story down in Jackson for Breathitt County. Some clouds sliding south. A lot of shadows moving across the hillsides. Dry and beautiful conditions across eastern Kentucky. Unfortunately dry. We started off the newscast talking about how Jackson is under a moderate drought right now, and there's no relief on Live Viper HD. No rain to speak of across all of central and eastern Kentucky. That radar will stay dry now for several days. The cold front that came through this morning did not have enough moisture to spark off any stray showers or storms, so everyone remained dry. It will drop back temperatures though. Notice the gradient from the low to mid 70s just off to our northeast. Mid 90s just to our southwest. We're in between today. We kind of split the difference with still a pretty warm Monday. But as we make it into tomorrow, north winds will persist and the cooler air expected to arrive for Tuesday. That hot air to the southwest, Fort Smith, Arkansas at 105 today. Not going to build in for Tuesday, but it's going to sit off to the southwest and eventually build back in the second half of our work week.
Well, we have talked about the weather. Hot, hot, and hotter. But again, I have to say, today I was bracing myself, walked outside. It didn't feel quite as bad as we expected.
Yeah, we've actually had the heat index running below the air temperature because it's such dry air and there's just a little bit of a breeze out there. And also with the dry air, that allowed the temperature this morning to plummet back into the low 50s and some upper 40s. It was another crisp start. Cynthiana, a morning low of 47. Richmond, the same. Lexington, 51. And Frankfort at 52. Believe it or not, we've been talking about the heat, but we had record coolest temperatures this morning. Frankfort tied the record for today's date, beginning at 52, the record low 52 from 1982. Lexington's low temperature of 51, a brand new record today. The previous record, 52 degrees from back in 1927. Jackson, 54 this morning, tying the record low temperature for today's date at 54, set in 2004. So we'll go from the record cool temperatures today to the potential to break some records as soon as tomorrow on the high end. I think southern Kentucky, especially London, the best potential to break a record high temperature tomorrow. We're not likely to achieve that here in Lexington, but we will definitely see soaring temperatures. On the visible satellite imagery, it looks like basically an empty map. We do not have any clouds overhead. No afternoon cumulus clouds popping up. A lot of sunshine for Breathitt County and Jackson. Clear skies, all sun on the hillsides. The same story in Lexington, the ABC 36 tower cam. All sunshine. We'll keep it that way through our evening, and then skies will remain clear tonight. Yeah, Lexington not the only one with triple-digit temperatures. Most of central and western Kentucky hit at least 100. Lexington's official high, 102 degrees, 100 in Jackson, 103 in Louisville, and 99 in London. Hot temperatures, and we did break records today for London and Jackson. We will talk about that coming up, but in Lexington, it was the hottest day since August 16th of 2007. Brand new hottest June days ever for London and Jackson.
Well, we're going to go right to our chief meteorologist, Schack, who has the latest.
Yeah, a lot of people may have been waiting for the thunderstorm behind the strong winds today, but it was actually just a gust front that came through in the evening across especially eastern Kentucky. It did reach the I-75 corridor, but the more damaging winds were all across eastern Kentucky. And here's Live Viper HD at 8 p.m. See that thin line just south of Jackson indicated on the radar? That's the gust front being picked up on Live Viper HD, and along it, wind gusts were around 60 miles an hour. We've kept it dry today, but rainfall yesterday added up to about a half of an inch for Lexington. The 48-hour rainfall total in Lexington, 52/100ths of an inch. We needed every drop of it. We had some locally heavy rain yesterday morning as well as the afternoon with a few isolated thunderstorms. Also 38/100ths for Frankfort, almost an inch in Jackson at the reporting site. That was good news for eastern Kentucky, and 12/100ths in Somerset. Everyone. Welcome back on Live Viper HD. Starting off with those strong storms across Cincinnati. It was a large wind event. They had widespread damage across southern Ohio. And for us, we had a gust front develop because of that large complex. It pushed across eastern Kentucky, especially. No rain, which we definitely need, but we did get the effects of those strong winds. A look at storm damage across the region. All of the blue dots across the Ohio River Valley and building back up to Chicago, wind damage reports.
Our chief meteorologist, Jennifer Schack, back with us now. And the weather here continues, really two headlines, the lack of rain and the heat.
Yeah, yesterday we were at 90 degrees. Today so far, the unofficial high for Lexington has been 92 after a warm start this morning. A review in temperatures, we began this morning in the upper 60s. The 18-hour temperature review for Lexington, we made it down to 68. Then we were back to 85 by 11 a.m., 91 degrees at 3 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, the observation was 92 degrees. So one of the hottest days we've had so far for the year. It looks like the warming temperatures, though, will be halted. Tomorrow, a cold front arrives, and it looks like a more comfortable start to our work week. Here's Live Viper HD with the dry conditions in place. As Tom noted, no rain to speak of. Unfortunately, we need the rainfall, but nothing for central or eastern Kentucky. A couple of pop-up thunderstorms across North Carolina are sliding southeast away from us. Right now, 90 degrees. The dew point, though, at 57, which is good news. Less than 60 degrees for a dew point is considered pretty comfortable, especially here in the summer season. So notice the heat index matching the air temperature, relative humidity 33%. The winds are the north-northwest at 10 miles an hour. There has been a breeze for most of the afternoon, helping it feel just a little bit more comfortable, and also keeping the hottest air just down to the south. Lexington at 90, but Paducah 98, Nashville 97, some 80s off to our north, and all of us sitting with that comfortable air. Look at dew points in the 60s, the green shaded area that is off to our south as well as off to our west. We have dry air overhead, so that humidity level will stay in check for tonight, and then a cold front actually arrives tomorrow, and that will help drop back temperatures a few degrees as we start off our work week for Monday. Lexington at 90, 93 London, 91 in Somerset, 93 in Monticello, Jackson at 86 degrees currently. North winds about 5 to 10 miles an hour across the region. They will stay out of the north tonight as well as tomorrow with the arrival of our cold front. So dry conditions and quiet weather locally, but a look across the Gulf Coast for Florida, the Panhandle being pummeled by Tropical Storm Debbie. That's been churning now. She's dropping very heavy rainfall there, and you also may have noticed some of the forecasts kind of varying where she's expected to possibly make landfall. The latest afternoon forecast from the Hurricane Center actually have her lingering near the Florida Panhandle throughout the first half of the week, and then possibly heading due north or northeast for Wednesday into Thursday and strengthening some. So could continue to be a heavy rainmaker off to our south that we'll be monitoring. I don't think, though, we'll see that influence our weather locally in terms of bringing us any rainfall. A look at those clouds breaking up off to the north and west. Just not a lot of surface moisture to hold together the showers. We will keep it dry this evening and through our overnight. Then tomorrow, a stray shower or two along a weak cold front pushing through for tomorrow morning. It's weak in that it won't spark off showers and storms, but it will bring in some lower temperatures starting for tomorrow night, lasting into Tuesday. High pressure off to our north, pleasant conditions, low humidity, and high temperatures on Tuesday only expected in the upper 70s. Quite a drop back from this very hot weekend. The futurecast at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, dry conditions, an increase in scattered clouds for the midday as that cold front arrives. A stray shower or two along it. Even a stray thunderstorm can't be ruled out. Sliding south for the afternoon. Everyone drying out. Those that may have seen a shower or two, I wouldn't plan on it, but a couple of us, a 20% coverage expected on Monday. Tonight we drop off to 66, partly cloudy, another warm overnight. Then tomorrow only 85 for the bluegrass. Southern Kentucky likely the upper 80s because of the cold front not arriving until the afternoon. Check out 79 on Tuesday. That's after almost a chilly morning at 52. 88 Wednesday, still pretty comfortable. Then a heat wave, likely the hottest air of the season arriving, mid-90s starting Thursday, lasting through Sunday. It'll be a dry heat to start, then the humidity starts to return late for the forecast into next weekend. That's also when we bring back the chance for a couple of thunderstorms.
Dry or not, hot's hot.
Yeah, and up and down in that forecast. Really hoping you enjoy Tuesday and Wednesday because that's a big change by Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, it sure is. All right, Jen, thank you.
You're welcome.